Corrine, Michael, what a joy it is and a privilege it is to celebrate this celebration with you. I know there might be a little nerves here going on right now at this moment. I recall one bride that was pretty nervous in her wedding, so she asked her mom what should she do, and her mom said, listen, what you got to do is remember three things. What you got to do is focus on these three things. Focus on getting down the aisle, okay? Focus on, I forget the other one, and focus on him, okay? And so that was her thing, and that's what she focused in on. So as she was coming down the aisle, she said, I will alter him. I will alter him. I will alter him if we did that. We change it, maybe. All right. Okay. There have been many beautiful expressions of love given to us through the years. One of my favorites is the story of how Jacob loved Rachel and served her father 14 years to gain her hand in marriage. In Genesis chapter 29, the Bible says concerning those years, but they seemed like only a few days to him because of his love for her. So this afternoon, as we share in this wedding ceremony, it is well that we remember that in the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth, he concluded it is not good for man to be alone. So he created woman to share a man's life, to assist in his strivings, to satisfy his need, and he created woman to be loved, honored, and adored by man. Michael, God has ordained the man as the spiritual head and as the responsible provider in this human relationship. By his plan, your strength must be your wife's protection. Your character must be her pride. And you must so live that she will find in you the haven for which her heart truly longs. Corrine, it is God's plan that you be a loving wife, that you respond to your husband's love and tenderness with a deep sense of understanding through a great faith in Christ who brought you together. It is his desire that you have an inner beauty that never fades and an eternal youth that is found in holding fast to things that never age. Christian marriage is not living merely for each other. It is two people uniting hearts and hands to serve God. I challenge you to seek his kingdom first and his righteousness, and all the other things that God has for you will be added unto you. But realize also that nothing is easier than saying words and making promises. And nothing is harder than living them out day by day. What you promise today must be lived tomorrow and all the tomorrows that follow hereafter. Do not expect perfection from each other. Newsflash, if you're coming into this relationship thinking you've got a perfect man and you've got a perfect woman, hello. You don't know that. We all know that. Do not minimize each other's weaknesses, but always be swift to praise and magnify each other's strength, to see each other through kind and patient eyes. God will lead you into situations that will bless you and which will develop your character in your life together. As you look to him, he will give you enough tears to keep you tender, allow enough hurts to keep you compassionate, enough of failure to keep your hands clenched tightly in his, and enough of success to make you certain that you are walking with him. May he remain the central figure in your relationship. May you never take each other's love for granted, and it is my prayer for you that when you come to the end of life's journey, that you love each other more than you do at this moment. Michael, as an expression that your hearts are bound together and that you love one another, I ask you to hold each other's hands as you are doing now. Michael, the one whom you hold by the hand is to be your wife. She's offered you one of the most sacred things under heaven, a woman's life and a woman's love. You may bring her great joy or cause her deep sorrow, but it is not what you bring in a material way that will make true happiness. Riches without love are nothing. It is only as you love her unconditionally and cherish her completely that you will keep her heart one to yours. Michael, do you vow here that you will love her, be true and loyal to her, patient in sickness, comforting in sorrow, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto her as long as you both shall live? If so, say I do. Michael, will you please turn your palms up so that Corrine can see them and hold them in her hands? Corrine, these are the hands, young and strong, of the one who has just promised to love and cherish you all the days of your life together. These are the hands that will work long hours to earn a living for you and the family with which God blesses you. These are the hands that will be nicked and bruised from trying to fix things around the house to make you more comfortable. These are the hands that may sometimes look large and clumsy, yet will be gentle as you hold your children for the first time. These are the hands that will wipe away your tears, that will bring comfort to you in your times of sickness and hold you when fear or grief assaults your soul. These are the hands that will tenderly lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into his eyes that are filled with his love and desire for you. Corey, this one whose hands you hold to be your husband, upon your life and your love and your devotion, he will lean for strength and inspiration. He will look to you for encouragement, for cheerfulness, and for confidence. No matter what others may think, they may forget Michael, they may lose confidence in him or turn their backs upon him, but you must not. May your life and your love be the inspiration that will constantly lead him to great dependence on the Lord. Corey, you vow here that you will be loyal in adversity, ministering to him in affliction, comforting him in sorrow, forsaking all others. Keep yourself only unto him as long as you both shall live. If so, say I do. Yeah. Corey, will you please turn your palms up so that Michael can see them and hold them in his hands? Michael, these are the hands of the one who has just promised to love and cherish you all the days of your life. These hands are smooth and young and carefree now, but one day they will be lined and rougher because of their work in seeking to make your life more comfortable. These are the hands that will hold any children with which God blesses you in tender love, soothing them through their illnesses and disciplining them as needed. These are the hands that will hold your face and wipe your tears in wonder and awe, and that will cry alongside of you. Michael, may you remember these things and treasure them all the days of your life. Now both of you again, join your hands together if you would, please. And as you do, remember that these are the hands that you will lift in praise to God for the blessings that he bestows upon you. And also that these are the hands that you will need daily to fold in prayer as you pray for each other, as you pray for your family as it may grow in the years to come. May I have the rings, please? Michael, this ring represents the covenant that you are entering into today. You will notice that it is fashioned in the form of a complete circle without beginning or end, symbolizing the completeness of your love for each other. Take that ring now that you're about ready to give to Corey. Place it on the third finger of the left hand and repeat after me if you would, please. I take you, Corey, to be my wife. Before God who brought us together, have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, and with all that I am, I commit myself to you, till death do us part. Corey, this ring is made of pure and precious metal. It will not tarnish or turn with age. It is symbolic of the purity of the love with which you are joined together this day. Please place this on the third finger of Michael's left hand and repeat after me. I take you, Michael, to be my husband. Before God who brought us together, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, with all that I am, I commit myself to you, till death keeps us apart. Till death shall us part.
Till death shall us part.
Corey and Michael, you have just sealed your relationship with the vows that you've just taken. This allegiance is a pledge between two people who publicly agree that they will commit themselves to one another throughout their lives. The sand in this vessel, Corey, represents all that you were, all that you are, and all that you will become. This sand, Michael, represents all that you were, all that you are and all that you will become. As you both pour your sand into this vessel, they will create a unique design symbolizing the uniqueness of your marriage. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into individual containers, so may your marriage be. Marriage is the most sacred covenant that can be made between two people. It is a gift from God, a gift of abiding love and devotion between a man and a woman. To symbolize this coming together, I ask that the two of you please take your vessels of sand and pour them together. Michael and Corrine, as your sands come together into one, so may it always be a reminder of the day that the two of you became one, hand in hand, heart to heart, flesh to flesh, soul to soul. Just as the grains of sand can never be separated.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You feel